Hello Audrey, I'm E, an intern in IT or BDT sector. Thank you for being here today. I'm focusing on more for fireside discussion of network of women. I come from China and now I study and based in Germany.
And hello, my name is Kalyssa. I'm also an ITU BDT intern focusing primarily on girls and ICTs. And I'm Canadian and Swiss and currently based out of Geneva, Switzerland.
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Audrey Pe, and I'm the founder and executive director of WiTech, which is short for Women in Technology. We're a global youth-led nonprofit organization based in the Philippines with 20 chapters spread out in 10 countries across the world. When I'm not working on WiTech, I'm a full-time college student here at Stanford University, but I was born and raised in Manila, Philippines.
Can you give us an example of an event, class, or training that helped you really see the possibilities of pursuing tech education and a tech career?
I'd have to say that the one moment that really sparked my interest in tech was when I was in middle school. And in the Philippines, we have this government-mandated computer class, only it actually has very little to do with programming. It's more on how to use Microsoft Office. But I remember one day specifically, my teacher decided to go completely off curriculum and introduced us to this game where a snake had to navigate a maze to get out and was able to do that via blocks of code. And when you click the button, it would translate the blocks of code into Java. I was fascinated and really wanted to learn more. But I was told by my teacher that there were very limited resources and curriculum wasn't offered in my school to teach programming or anything more in that field. But I was able to go online and find free resources from there after she said that I could just look things up. And that's what I did. And I think those moments all conglomerated really made me think not just about technology as a potential career path, but technology for social impact. More young people should be taking agency and making sure that tech is used for good.
And why do you think focusing on gender in STEM fields is very important?
It's important to focus on gender in STEM fields specifically, and gender diversity to be specific, because when we're thinking about optimizing technology to solve world issues, we're going to need as diverse a set of minds working on these issues as possible.
What do you think governments, the private sector, and international organizations can do to better support girls and young women who are interested in ICTs?
What I would have benefited from, and what I can envision a lot of young girls benefiting from now, is just their voices being heard and respected and not being underestimated. But I think also on a governmental level, for instance, it can take really lobbying for these young girls' voices, programs that they want to see implemented within higher structures that perhaps they might not have as high of an influence yet in. Represent them and represent their needs in this ever-growing industry.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your insight.
Thank you so much. I'm also very impressed with what you are talking about. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been such a great opportunity to talk about WiTech and their message. And if anybody would like to get in touch further, I'm Audrey at witech.org. So thank you.